Khumalo here in Johannesburg, coming to you live wherever you are across the globe. We are glad that we are still with you, and we are having very disheartening news coming out of Kenya, where young people have been killed for demanding what is rightfully their right to voice and tell their government what they want. For those that are just catching up the story, young people in Kenya came out in their thousands over these past days demanding the withdrawal of a bill, a tax bill that would have seen your food, your data, fuel and all other major things being hiked because the government says it wanted to pay some kind of debt and of course finance other programs of the government. Young people came out in Kenya saying this cannot be done, we don't want that bill, it is going to cause difficulties and social mayhem. But unfortunately we have seen those young people being gunned down, the bodies were lying across the streets, and it is a sight that no parent, no government should enjoy seeing, especially against the young people who want nothing except a good life, except a decent life, except social services, except the right to afford life, the right to live, the right to have a decent life. These are some of the scenes that we saw there in Kenya. We saw President Ruto coming out over the days, instead of quelling the situation, instead of promising as a responsible government to the young people that the government is going to take care of their concerns. We saw him coming out strongly criticizing these young people and threatening them with all sorts of things. And the aftermath was these deaths that we saw. But after the deaths, now we saw President Ruto coming out again, apologizing, saying he is now going to make sure that he listens to the people, they sit down. But it's too late now, because a lot of these young people have already died. A lot of these people, they have lost their lives. Nothing, whether condolences, whether whatever they think, nothing will bring them back into life. They are gone and they are gone. A lot of people saying this was uncalled for. The government of Kenya was supposed to take care of the situation, to arrest the situation before it got to these levels. But of course, lives have been lost. If you talk to young people here in South Africa, they are praising the young people of Kenya, saying their struggle is like the struggle they saw in this country in 1976, when the youth came out in their numbers against the uses of Afrikaans in schools and demanding that they be taught in their own languages. And of course, it's a revolution that triggered a lot of other revolutions that led to South Africa gaining independence in 1994. Quite some praises there coming out of the young people and other young people of Africa. If you look in the social media, they have got high regard for the young people of Kenya, saying it is high time for governments in Africa to realize and understand that the power lies with the people. If people say people shall govern, they shall govern indeed. And it is them who should be telling the government what to do, not the other way around, because those in power have been put by the government. So a lot of discussions on social media by young people having high regard for the Kenyans there. But unfortunately, there are families that are mourning now. There are families that have lost their language, who have to bury their loved ones, because their crime is that they demanded from their government that a tax bill that will make life difficult should not go ahead. That is the only thing that they did. They were not armed. They deserved nothing to be shot with live ammunition. But that's what has happened now, happening there down in Kenya. What do you think? Do you think the youngsters are justified? Do you think the government is justified in its actions? Please subscribe there and comment, drop your comment there, and let's see what you think about what's happening right there in Kenya. If you've got any pictures or videos of those, please just post them in the comment line so that we can interact and update each other on what is happening around there. Remember to share this broadcast. This is Thuso Khumalo here in Johannesburg.